me, I will give you the link to this particular report that I'll get you to work off of. And the report itself allows us to do field enablement and then editing enabled. And then sometimes that button's not pressed if you just can't go over, like if you see there's no little pencil mark coming up there, I go ahead and I click that, and then you can come over and you can see there's a pencil now. So that's the first thing. What we're wanting to do is kind of three parts. I want to validate the LinkedIn company page, and then two, if they do have a valid LinkedIn company page, I want to put in the LinkedIn account ID, and then three, on every one of them, I want to copy over this particular the Salesforce account ID over here to the EnterLead ID. What I've done is come over when you come to it, and then just to be able to, because it is a big list, there's thousands of companies on here, sort it by account name. And then, this is essentially, these are starting with numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it'll go A, B, C, D. So that way, you know where always you're going to be leaving off. And then you'll also know because the EnterLead ID, will be populated. So the first thing that we do is we click the URL to see if this particular link is there. We got these using kind of ChatGPT. A lot of them are coming up. This page isn't available. So then what we're going to do is we're going to come back over here and we're going to grab the company name. So I got too much there, and then I'll copy this. Make sure I get it here, and Control C. So I right click copy or Control C, and then we'll come over here to search. We'll paste it in there, and then what I've been typically doing is just taking off the if it's Inc. or those types of things, search it, and then I'll come over here and I'll click on company. So I'll get you to log in to my instance of LinkedIn. So we're operating off of this. This case, it didn't come up. Sometimes I can even go back one more just to make sure, but I wouldn't kill myself looking for it. That would have typically would have came up. And then so in this one, this did not validate. So I'll hit that, and I'll come over here and I will delete this, and then so that's gone. And then so that in that case, I'm not going to have a LinkedIn account ID, and then I'll just go ahead and I will just copy this over here and put this into the here, and copy that, Control C, and put it into there. One thing that's important when you're doing your work, quite often, like when you're done, make sure you hit this save button down here at the bottom, and it doesn't hurt to save it on a relatively frequent basis, just so you don't lose the work that you're doing. So let's go ahead and I'll do another one here. So for me, I'll close out the old one. And then, great, sometimes it does come up that way. So that's valid. I don't have to do anything to it. If it is valid, then I come over to these dots here and I say View in Sales Navigator. And then once we come into Sales Navigator, I come up the last numbers, goes backslash then numbers. I'm going to copy those, and then I'm going to come back over to this, and that was the 4Cs Technologies, and then I'm going to put that in there. So now I've updated the ID, and then I'm going to copy the EnterLead ID, and then I'm going to go ahead and put that in there like this, and yeah, so there we go. And then again, you could hit save right now, or you could do a bunch. Just make sure you remember to save. And then I'll go ahead and I'll clean, I'll get rid of this and then move on to my next one. So I'll do one more here. We'll click on it. Nothing there. So I'll come over here just to double check. Control C. And we'll take a look at it here. Enter. Come over here, say company, maybe just get rid of the ink. Just might come up that way, nothing. Okay, so that one didn't validate. So then I'll come over here and I'll get rid of this one. Delete. And then I'll come over here, copy this, and put it in here. There we go. And then I'm just going to save it. So there you go. It's there's lots of them. So, and I'll put it in the email. Probably do 10 hours a week, and just keep doing 10 hours a week till we get her done. Thanks, and I will talk to you later.